December. The last month of our year started in the most beautiful way, with snow and ice. I had decorated the windows with paper ice crystals, and we didn't have to wait long until the real crystals fell from the sky. The temperatures decreased and the snow stayed with us for a while. We drove into the mountains nearby to enjoy the white beauty and the fading light of the day. We started our walk at an old train station, which is a relic from old times. The new path was built 10 years ago, where there have been rails in the past. It got darker and darker, but due to the light snow we were able to play around a little longer. Our little boy had great fun with the snow that had the perfect texture to throw snowballs and build a snowman. The snow had melted after a couple of days, but the cold came back. When we were looking for our Christmas tree, it had -degrees and some single snowflakes were falling softly from the sky. Such a magical atmosphere on that day. Walking through the little spruce forest, we looked for a tree that would fit into our small living room. Our little boy ran happily through the rows of trees, and eventually we found the tree that we wanted to welcome to our home. While my boyfriend carried the tree to our car, I walked slowly through the young forest, trying to capture the wonders of nature. It is a special time when decorating the Christmas tree. I guess a lot of people think back of their childhood, just like me. The weeks before Christmas or Yule have a lot to do with traditions, and we as a young family slowly set up our own traditions. With this tree, we bring home the winter as well. Warm colors are needed now, and we love to hang up natural and self-made ornaments, which might change from year to year. On a snowy day, me and my son went for a walk on the path behind our house. The boy felt a bit unwell, so he enjoyed the fresh air on my back. Panda followed us, but stayed in the little forest and didn't dare to go any further. This path is a dead-end way in the fields, and the trees that stand here were able to grow freely for years, even though it's only a single row of trees and bushes on each side of the path. There's plenty of room for birds, squirrels, and other little animals that seek for shelter. We had a little picnic at a place where somebody unknown had set up a bench recently, and it's the best possible spot for it, with a wonderful view on the fields and the Eifel. Thank you to whoever had this great idea. And look who had waited for us to come back. Panda told us to come to the door quickly and go upstairs for a hot cup of tea. Later on, we picked our most favorite cookie cutters and made a lot of Plätzchen, as we say in Germany. Over the years, we collected a seemingly endless amount of cookie cutters, but next to a small amount of yearly changing favorites, we mostly used the classic ones like a tree, a mushroom, a shooting star, and of course a steam train and a tractor. But the highlight is always this big moose. And oh, by the way, here's a moose story. People who follow me on Instagram might know it already. Just a couple of weeks ago, I've read that the moose are back in Germany. Once in the past, moose used to live in Germany too, but the last ones were seen at the beginning of the 20th century, and the traces got lost in the chaos of World War II. But now 10 to 15 moose come over from Poland every year, and while most of them walk back later, one guy is settled here in Germany. His name is Bert. This is a great message, and people are doing their best to invite them into our land. Now we've got something special for you. Christian sat down with his guitar and played a couple of songs for you. Shh, now listen. 2 years ago we began a new tradition, which is to celebrate Christmas in the forest together with my parents. We walked together into the forest nearby and found a decorated spruce out there. What a coincidence! We had a little picnic on the ground and had great joy to watch our son unpacking his gifts. And at the end, we stood in the middle of the trees and mushrooms, singing for us and the spruce for Christmas. It was beautiful. That's definitely a tradition I want to keep up. Later in the evening, we cooked a typical German Christmas dinner and enjoyed the holy night. Dear friends, we hope you all have a very wonderful ending of the year, and we wish you much love and warmth for the upcoming year. Thank you for watching.